Alright, check this out. Launch X431 Pro TT. Here's the set. Here's part of it at least. Then it has a bunch of other adapters it comes with. So this is the first turn on right here. And the reason that we broke this bad boy out is because of this. This thing is got the chicken foot logo on it. And so that means sometimes the scan tools are hard to get to work with Mercedes and BMW. No offense. No offense, Rob.
I mean, even BMW scan tools don't work out the BMW sometimes.
So this will be the real test. We get this baby fired up. Still going to be Bluetooth dongle, so I'll get this one done. Customer concern on this is it had a service break message. I did not diagnose this, so I'm taking the customer at their word. And it's just, they did pads and they believe it needs to have the brake reset. So you can see service brake visit workshop. So I'm going to see if I can clear that. And then I also saw a service SRS, so I'm going to check codes for them. We'll get this tool set up right now. I'll even say it on video. I do like the scan tool so far. This one's a little more fancy, so this is, I can't say I love this one yet because I haven't used it. But so far I've really liked the launch. I'm just saying, for real. Alright, just plugged it in. Key on. Yes, pretty much everybody seemed to like launch. It's pretty reasonably priced.
You know, and they do pretty well communicating with European cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially Volvos, and Volvos are notorious for being difficult.
Okay. Let's see. Well, we could do... We'll do just a local diagnose. We don't need to get on the cloud. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to need to hook up Wi-Fi and do a little setup. Alright, I actually skipped the update. Wasn't sure I could do that, but I could. So this fine automobile today is a Mercedes. That's how you have to say it or it's mad. Am I right?
Mercedes.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Very pinky up too.
Ew, Mercedes. Alright, I gotta be pretty close here now. Boom. And let's see here. I'm just gonna go with OK. Shows it covers all sorts of vehicles. Makes sense. Did the Bluetooth just fine to the dongle. I do need to register it. Please hold. Alright, I think I was able to actually skip that just to try to knock this out. Gotta know the year, let me check. 2004. 2004. Man, maybe that's news, you know. So up to, and we could look at the production date to up to 5/05. So production date 10/03. So for sure good. Alrighty. Now I think what I want to do is probably go to a system select, because really all I want to do is reset that brake for now. And let's see. Let me take a look around here. I avoid Mercedes at all costs, so I'm not trying to show you how much I know. I'm trying to say, like, I don't work on this. If this cool tool can do it, it'll be pretty amazing. Alright. A lot of modules on here too. Alright, let me look a little. There we go. Ignition is on. Thank you. Now, let's see. I don't know if it'll be under special function. Okay, nope, I don't want to activate or deactivate. Okay, please hold. Alright, so I did try that reset. I figured read the codes. Actually, sorry, not data stream. Read the codes. This one actually has an active fault, so there's not much I'm gonna be able to do with that. This would need more diagnosis. Maybe just for a start, I could look at the pressure, anything with data stream. So let's say pressure. Sure. Let's do select all. Okay. And see, we got, of course, it's in bar. Okay. As I pump the brake pedal, I see these pressures come up, so it would appear like this thing's working. What I may do, let off the brakes. Yeah. What I may go ahead and do is just clear the codes on this. Oops. So it seems like it was not, yeah, it looks like it's still got an issue. It was not really that it needed the brake sensor reset as diagnosed by the owner. It's got a fault. So this scan tool is doing its job and telling me it's got a fault. Okay. Let's do key back on here. Yes. We're gonna go back in that brake. Okay. Oops. I think I got one more key, one more click. That was my fault. Read codes. Still got a code. Alright, so this one's gonna need some diagnosis. So far the tool's working pretty good. Try to clear it. Won't clear, so it's active right now. Okay, so let me consider what I'm gonna do with this. Well, while we're here working on this customer's car to really just test out the tool, let's check out the SRS system too, because we saw that fault right there. Okay. Alrighty. Actually, thought I would have seen. Nope, that's wrong. I thought I would have seen the codes. There we go. Oh, coding is faulty. Okay, interesting. I might look into this a little bit. It's possibly something that we could code. It'd be cool. Variant coding. Okay. Alright, so it looks like you can do a bunch of different coding. I don't know which one to jump into, so I might have to do a little bit of reading and service info on this one. Alright, so I can definitely do that. Yeah, so I'm going to look into the coding thing, and then probably come back to that, and then I'm going to have to diagnose that brake problem. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? Switched off. Okay. Wait about 10 seconds. Switch on. I can do that. And I can tell it okay. Okay. So that's been coded. So that was pretty good. Still serves brakes because that particular code. Let's see if I turn it off. It did say 3 faults and now it says 2. So that was so far looking good. The only other thing is, I want to go back in, check those codes. Okay, so we got rid of the one. This one is, I don't know what module that is. Restraint Systems Control Unit. Alright, so we got rid of one of two. Restraint Systems Control Unit. Variant coding. I picked vehicle equipment. Yeah, let's go. This is something I'm really gonna have to research. I may just actually click through it just to test the tool, but I'm not entirely sure what child seats are supposed to be in here. So for a customer, wouldn't normally say to do this, but for me to review the tool, I want to just see if the tool has the ability. Then I'll look into the actual problem on the vehicle. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna go back on. Okay. We'll do turn off. Alright, looks like this is the one that I need to really figure out. So I'm gonna make a note. Code 9282. Gonna definitely look into that some more. So far the tool's been able to do a lot of stuff. I may look and see if this has the underhood connector. Alright, so I'm gonna take a break on this car, and I'm gonna pass this up to Rob, the maintenance man. He's gonna give this thing a whole day's worth of work and give me some feedback on it. So after running a full health check, we got quite a few. Parking brake code, that was the main reason that we were working on this. The C2131 for pressure reservoir. We were able to fix one of the SRS faults, but you see one of them, the coding's incorrect, which I'm sure that this tool can do, but I don't really know which one needs to be coded. So I'm gonna hold on that. There's supply voltage. Ooh, a fault in the CAN network for a audio gateway module. A couple under voltage. The battery probably died. Looks like, yep, several supply voltages. Yep, a bunch of supply. I'm actually gonna run a clear on this because a lot of these voltages are gonna straighten out. Yeah. On all these under voltage, battery died. Okay, so yeah, I was able to check every module. Did pretty well on that. Cool. Alright, leaving the maintenance yard. Rob reviewed it. Thanks, Rob.
Anytime.
Maybe next time too. So over here, he does all makes models stuff. A lot of the stuff I'm doing every day is gonna be Toyota. So it was really good to hand it off to him. We actually handed him two of them, the Autolink Super Cheapy and then the Launch. One thing he did say, I didn't get to spend all day over here. I had to go over and do my real job. But what was pretty cool, he said he hooked it up to a Nissan Leaf, was able to do battery state of health, and he has the Matco, shoot, I don't remember what the Matco tool is called. MaxiSys, I believe. That's Altel. Whatever, he's got a really high-end Matco one. That Matco one could not do the state of health. The Launch could do the state of health. He also went in and did a Ford Explorer misfire monitor, and this was the only tool that could pull misfire monitor on the I think he's at about like a 2016 or so. Well, we have a fleet of them, Ford Explorers, basically like police cars. They're campus safety cars here, but so he really loved the tool, and that's like basically your review from an all makes models independent shop or fleet maintenance type of a perspective. So I'm gonna see what other types of reviews I can do before I submit it as a recommend or don't recommend. But so far, very good. So here we are with another. You're gonna do a local diagnose because we're not trying to go through the internet. We're just gonna connect to this fine 97 Nissan Frontier with an intermittent AC concern. So we'll see what the scan tool can do on this. We'll maybe check some other junk. Bunch of junk out here. Yeah.
You had two functions, like camera scan and answer the VIN. So like when I tried using it, it says.
Did you plug in the dongle?
Yeah, I plugged it in dongle.
I wanna update it later.
So we have to manually.
Yeah, I never registered this one all the way. I might actually have to. Alright, we'll run manual VIN in this case. Probably get the full registration on it. So this is an older one. That was what you just typed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Couldn't have to choose from the vehicle selection.
Okay. Alright, so at work at the school for me, so it's really hard to get on the Wi-Fi. It's all sorts of protected. So now I'm at home pulling all these updates, and it's going to be a lot easier. I registered the VCI and all that. So we'll be doing another follow-up review.